I stood at the foot of the cross. My heart was shattered. You could just feel the sorrow that was in the air. Jesus hung there. His body was torn. His breathing was ragged. I just wanted to look away, but his eyes, those eyes that once held nothing but peace, found mine. Now, his eyes were heavy with pain, yet still burning with love. I was close enough to hear his gasps, to see the thorns that were pressed into his brow. The crowd jeered, soldiers mocked, but I could only weep. Mary, his mother, she stood beside me. Her silent strength felt like a knife in my soul. When he cried, "It is finished," and bowed his head, the earth seemed to groan. I couldn't understand why he had to die like this. Not now when we need him most. But at that moment, that love poured out in blood. It seared itself into my being forever. Good Friday. It isn't a mass, let's get that straight. It's a solemn service, one of the most intense in the liturgical year. And it's built around three pillars: the Word, the cross, and communion. Let's unpack how it connects to what our disciple witness saw. First, the liturgy of the Word. Our service kicks off with the procession of the cross to the front of the altar. It immediately grabs our attention and focuses our attention on the magnitude of what today means. And then we begin with silence. There's no entrance hymn, just the clergy prostrating themselves before the altar. It's raw. It's like our witness's broken heart. Then we get the readings, and boom, Isaiah hits us with the suffering servant. He was pierced for our transgressions. That's Jesus on the cross, taking our sins. The second reading from Hebrews doubles down, calling Jesus our high priest who learned obedience through suffering. The gospel from John is the passion itself: betrayal, trial, crucifixion, death. Our disciple witness lived at that scene, and when we hear it proclaimed, it's like we're standing there too, smelling the blood, hearing the hatred and the derision of the crowd, feeling the weight of that moment. Second, Holy Communion. There's no consecration today. Good Friday's too somber for that. Instead, we receive the Eucharist reserved from Holy Thursday. It's Christ's body given for us, just as our witness saw it poured out. This moment ties the cross to the Last Supper, showing the sacrifice is one reality. When we receive, we're united to that hill, that death, that love. And lastly, the adoration of the cross. This is the heart of the liturgy. The cross is unveiled, it's bare, and we're invited to venerate it, maybe with a kiss or a bow. When you do that, think about our disciple. He was staring at that cross, seeing Jesus' body broken. The liturgy isn't reenacting, it's making the cross present. When we sang at the beginning of the service, "Behold the wood of the cross on which the salvation of the world hung," it is echoing the truth that hit our witness later. This was not defeat, but victory. So here's the vibe of the whole thing. Our Good Friday liturgy strips everything bare. No bells, no Gloria, just silence and sorrow like the disciples' experience. The altar is naked. The tabernacle is empty. But it's not despair. The cross is central because it's where our love conquered sin. Our witness didn't get it then, but we do. Good Friday's liturgy points to Easter, even in darkness. It's somber, yeah, but it's also a love story. And we're not just remembering it, we're living it. This Good Friday, remember the sorrow. Reflect on how the disciples must have felt like on this day. And let this mystery grab you by the soul. God's blessings be with you all and with all of us on our journey to the resurrection.